What's up, fellow Geminis? It's your girl Savy from Savy, Sentient, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Interact with the video. Put some respect on my YouTube algorithm. Por favor y gracias. If you are not new, thank you for coming back. And at either rate, I appreciate both parties. So this is going to be a love reading for March 2021 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Before we get into the reading, if you all would like personal readings, all the information you need will be in the description box below. All of my other social media is linked in the direct me link below. And you can also join my Facebook group, The Spiritual Safe Place. That's all linked in the description box below. So let's get into this reading. During the meditative stage, I just keep getting songs all night. The song that comes to me is Daniel Caesar, Get You. The two parts specifically that stand out are the part where he says, "Don't you love when I come around?" So there's somebody in your energy who, when they come around, or either when you come around, when one of y'all come around the other one, it's just like, oh, they're here. Like, it really makes you feel amazing. And then the second part is the part where she says, and it feels like summer. Say you make me feel so alive. Just be my lover. You take me to paradise. So I really feel like whoever this person is somebody who just makes you feel good, makes you feel alive. Maybe there's somebody who's like very vibrant, very bright, lights up a room, but really big energy for this person. This can be someone that you are actually in a relationship with, a marriage with. This is someone that you could just be interested in. This can be a friend. But whoever this person is just really gives you all the good vibes. So let's take a closer look, all right? What is the overall energy for Gemini here in this reading? Overall energy for this reading. That came right out. Father of Swords. All right, so this is air energy. This is Gemini energy. This is decisive, analytical, clear-headed, strategic action. This is a master of intellect. So let's see how that applies to the reading. Some of you all might be dealing with, I think Pisces had that leading the reading. No. It was Capricorn, I think. So some of y'all might have Capricorn in your chart. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Y'all might want to check out Capricorn's reading. Cause they was on some savage something. They was thinking about cutting somebody out to be with somebody else, and it might have been a Gemini. I don't know. All right, so let's get the romance oracles. Romance angel oracle. Romance angel oracle for the Gemini collective, please. Okay, we got 3. I don't know. I might not take them all. Let me see. Okay. All right. So the first one you have is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So some of you all may be very clear in manifestation. That might be why the Father of Swords is here. Some of you may have been very clear about what it is that you want, and you feel like you're calling this person in. We also have the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. So if you all are already in a relationship, it may be ascending to the next level. Not necessarily engagement. You might have a friendship that's turning into a relationship. So, but whatever the case is, your relationship is ascending at this time. And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So with the King of Swords energy leading that, the addiction, the codependency, someone in the situation may have a crutch that needs to be cut out so that the connection can be better supported and grow. All right, so let's take the Love Oracles. Take a look at the Love Oracles from Island Time Wellness. What messages do we have for the Gemini collective? Three, please. That's too many. But the card that flipped, Ascending, just like the engagement card suggests. And one of Gemini's previous readings, a friendship was possibly turning into something more. So maybe it did, or maybe it's doing that now. We have the Twin Flames card as well. And let me get one more. One more, please. And the butterfly. Come on. Look, Gemini. So much evolution happening right now. Like, take a look. Take a look. You're calling in your soulmate. You have engagement, relationships evolving to the next level, and codependency. And then you have the ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. You also have the twin flame cards, which is the yin yang. Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. And then you have relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So continuous messages of evolution in this connection. And then with this twin flames card and the codependency, sometimes twin flame relationships can be a little bit codependent. So that may be why that's there as well. The crutch may not necessarily be like drugs or liquor or whatever it is outside. It may be the connection itself. You all may become codependent. You may already be codependent. And that may be something that you have to balance out for this situation to grow. But it's definitely an element in the situation. Spirit, can you tell me how Gemini's person feels about them? How does Gemini's person feel? I see the King of Cups trying to show itself. How does Gemini's person feel about them? That Chariot. They're trying to ride with you. All right. 3 more, please. Two more. All right. Basically, look. All right. And tell me how Gemini feels about their person, please. How does the Gemini feel about their person? How does the Gemini feel about that person? What's up, Gemini? Pero ¿por qué? ¿Por qué, Gemini? 2 more. 2 more, please. Okay, 1 more, please. Let me find out. Gemini, let me find out. What is the mutual energy here? What is the mutual energy here? Mutual energy here. Gemini. Okay. So your person, there may be some insecurities. Something is hidden when it comes to your person. There's something that they're hiding. But this could just be some internal things that they struggle with. Just looking at these cards, along with the codependency card, some of you all may be dealing with someone who does have an issue with drugs, with the moon and then the syringe here in the temperance card. That's just a message that I'm getting. Some of you all may be dealing with someone who has a hidden drug problem. That may be the codependency that I saw with the romance oracles. But this is somebody who does want to take their time with you. They do feel like you bring balance into their life. But they really want to take their time, and they really want to not dive in. Like, they really want to... I feel like they kind of want to take their time because of the things that they're dealing with. I feel like they're trying to work them out, and they don't want to dive into anything with you until they've worked these things out on their own. And I believe that this is something that they're going to continue to keep hidden from you. If you've tried to press them to be more or to do more for this connection, I feel like they're standing firm in where they are. And with the Knight of Hazards, that's the slow-moving knight. That's a slow-moving energy. So I feel like they want to continue to take their time and stand firm on that because of the things that they're hiding, because of the things that they're dealing with that they just don't want. And I don't even think it's personal. I don't think it's just you. But I just feel like it's things that they need to work out on their own. And they may not want to involve you in their problems because of how they feel about you. They do feel like you bring balance into their life. So yeah, the person you're dealing with has some hidden things going on that they're not telling you. And no matter how you try to shake them or budge them, they are not going to be moved. The man that can't be moved. They're not going to be moved in how they want to pursue this connection. On your side, Gemini, we have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Hazards. And I feel like you have been very persistent with trying to pursue them to the point that now you're kind of holding back because it hasn't gotten you anywhere. You haven't seen the results that you want to see. So now you're like pulling back a little bit, but I really just don't feel like it's personal. I feel like it's their issues that they're dealing with, that they're trying to protect you from or not involve you in. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there. But because of the lack of progress, you're conflicted. With the Five of Wands, you're conflicted because you do have passion for them. You do have fire for them. But you're conflicted about this tower here. You're thinking that either a tower is going to come in, or you're thinking of causing one because you're not getting the progress that you would like to get in the situation. The mutual energy here, though, is the Page of Hazards, which is a message of stability, like a plan to create stability. And the Queen of Swords, which is cutting out things that are not serving you. In your case, Gemini, you feel like your efforts are not serving you, so you may want to give up. But in their case, it's like what's not serving them is the codependency, the addiction, the whatever it is that they're hiding, it's not serving them. And they want to cut it out so that they can have a new beginning with you and can make plans towards something stable with you. But with the King of Swords leading the reading and the Queen of Swords here, y'all both are in the mindset of something that needs to be cut out. However, it doesn't seem like you're on the same page about what that is. For you, you're like, maybe I should just cut out my effort. For them, it's like, maybe I should cut out my codependencies, my crutches. I kind of want to clarify some of this. Can we clarify the Five of Wands with the Tower on Gemini's side? Yeah, because you're not getting the progress you want, you are considering solo dolo. You're considering moving on without them, Gemini. But they really want you to have patience with the Temperance over here. What are we holding back on Gemini's side with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Hazards? Holding back. What you're holding back is the ending, the Five of Cups, the moving on. Like you're, okay, Gemini. You're holding back the impulse to just end it. But you're also conflicted, and the Tower that you want to bring upon the situation is ending it. Like you're in mad conflict right now. And you're like really wondering, like maybe you're just better off on your own. Like that's your thought process. You're thinking about cutting this person off. What is it that the Gemini's person is hiding with the Moon card and the Temperance? Page of Wands. I think this, I don't want to say that, but Page of Wands is like, you know, children are really impulsive, and then with it being a fire child, with the Wands energy, I feel like the addiction could be like a sex addiction. I think they might act on impulse a lot. And I think they're trying to get that under control. Oh, I don't know. It might be a sex addiction, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get some moonology going. What is the moonology messages for the Gemini collective? Messages for the Gemini collective. Yeah, so that don't you love when I come around part, I think that might kind of be their energy towards you, like, because when I come around, I bring that D with me. Don't you love when I do that? And that might be part of your conflict, because you guys do have such passionate love making that you're like, I don't want to just give up on all of this, because when we do what we do, it is passionate AF. Two more, please. Two more moonology cards for Gemini. One more for Gemini, please. I don't know how long you've been dealing with this person, but I'm really feeling like, I'm really feeling like patience is necessary for this to work. Like, you got to be more patient. I know the way that we set up as Geminis is like, if we're not feeling it, fuck it. On to the next thing. Like, I don't want to say we're impatient, but like, we impatient. So I think that some patience may be called for, and the person you're dealing with may have asked you for that. But we do have the You Are Good Enough card here. I'm really feeling like this is more of their energy. I feel like they're really insecure about whatever it is they're dealing with, whether it's a drug addiction, a sex addiction, just general insecurities. Maybe they're just hiding from you that they don't feel good enough for you. I don't know. But whatever the situation is, I feel like that this card is more for them than it is for you. As a Gemini, I feel like we know our worth. I feel like you know your worth. You know you're good enough. I think you know what you're capable of achieving, of having. Then we have the win-win outcome as forecast. So again, with a little bit of patience, I think some balance may come into this. As Geminis, as Mercury ruled beings, I feel like communication is something that is necessary for this situation. Try to get them to reveal to you what it is that they're hiding so that you all can work past it if that is a possibility. But either way, there is a win-win outcome forecast for the situation. In powerful change, expect a powerful change. Girl, reading, talking, it'd be so hard. Okay, expect powerful change, full moon eclipse. So there's going to be new moon eclipse, a new powerful beginning that comes into play, perhaps through communication. Once you tell them, like, I'm really considering just letting this go, you may see that because of their passion for you, they make a change for you. Or it may be something else that causes it, but I feel like there's going to be a shift in this relationship, one way or the other. And then the final card that you have for Moonology is, what do you need to release? Gemini, don't say this person. For some of you all, it may be this person. We may need to release this person. But I'm really feeling like the question is a lot deeper. What do we need to release? Our impatience, our inability to sometimes, our inability to be flexible when things don't go exactly as we plan or as we hope. I feel like the question is a lot deeper than just who we cutting off. All right, so I think that's something that you really need to think about when it comes to this connection as well. All right, can we get some advice? The strength is at the bottom of the deck, so compassion, balance. Just be gracious with this person. Be gracious with this person, please, Gemini. All right, what is the advice for the Gemini? 3 cards, please. Okay, we got 4 coming right out. What? This is such Gemini energy. This doesn't even make sense. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords with the Hierophant. You're trapped in your head about taking this connection to a higher level of commitment. Okay. The advice. The 8 of Swords is a card of self-victimization. This is putting yourself in a prison, a self-imposed prison. I feel like the advice here is to release yourself. Get out of that headspace. You're not trapped here in this connection if you don't want to be in this connection. I feel like that's the advice here. You're not trapped here if you don't want to be here. So if you feel like you need to cut off this connection, cut it off. We also have the 9 of Swords. This is anxiety, nightmares, sleepless nights. I really feel like you need to walk away from that type of energy. Walk away from negative self-talk, especially with the 8 of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like you need to leave your negative thoughts concerning this connection where they are. Okay. Like I said, for some of us, we may just need to leave this whole thing alone. But for others, I feel like it's more the negative thought pattern. It's like we're not getting what we want. We're not seeing the progress we want. We're not seeing it grow to this high refined energy. So, like, what the fuck? I feel like we need to, the way that the Eight of Cups is here at the end, it was the last card to come out. Looking back at all of these cards, I feel like it's saying you need to leave all of this negative shit in the past. Walk away from it. These negative thought processes, leave them where they're at. You can't, Geminis, we can't, as Geminis, keep doing what we're doing and hoping that things be different. We can't keep thinking that because we don't get our way, that this ain't it, and so let's just cut it off. Like, that's how we do. We cut shit off. But in this particular situation with this particular person, I feel like you're being called to have patience and stop thinking so negatively about the situation. Now, I'm not saying let anybody drag you down. I'm not saying fall into a situation where this person is just dragging you down. But if the issue that they're dealing with is not affecting you, other than them not committing to you as quickly as you would like, then don't cut them off because of their personal issues that don't even concern you. And in fact, this person is actually trying to protect you, it looks like, from their issues and work on themselves so that they can be better for you. So, Gemini, just be patient, please. Have a little patience with this person, please. 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 Okay. Yeah, so marinate on that. That is your reading. I'm wishing you all the best with this situation. I do feel like this person is a soulmate. This is I feel like this is a test. How bad do you want everything that this person represents for you? Okay. Do you think they're worth it? If they're worth it, put in the work for them, be patient with them, and let the beautiful evolution that was promised earlier in this reading happen. If not, do as we always do and cut them off and on to the next one. And that's just how the Gemini do. Okay. All right. So that's been your reading, Gemini. I wish you all love and light and everything, right? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until the very next time I read for y'all, holla. Bye. Bye, y'all.